MAGA is not happy with the Donald Trump cover-up of the Jeffrey Epstein files. Chris Green here, Augusta Free Press. Trump just did the stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot a person thing, and surprise, surprise, he is losing his people. Remember that quote from the 2016 campaign? I can stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot people, and nobody would jump off my train there, right? A new poll from YouGov and The Economist tells us that 76% of Republicans, not just 76% of Democrats or independents or whatever, think the government should release the Jeffrey Epstein files because, of course, they do. Republicans were told forever by Trump that his longtime pedophile buddy was killed in prison by Democrats in 2019, and that the deep state was responsible for covering up what the Democrats did. Funny how that was. Trump did reluctantly promise in a Fox News interview during the last campaign cycle that his administration would, of course, release the files, but he's had his Attorney General Pam Bondi backtrack on that for probably obvious reasons. And I'll do my narrator voice. Trump's name is all over those files. In addition to the backtracking from Bondi, sorry, I did that again. The Justice Department released what it called raw footage of the night that Epstein died in his jail cell, but we now know that the video footage was in fact edited numerous times and is missing nearly 3 minutes of whatever happened that night. Weird how that is. The new poll tells us that 53% of Republicans think the Trump administration is covering up evidence in the case. So 76% say release the files, 53% think that you're covering it up, and another 33% say they're not sure. So it's not like, oh yeah, okay, well, a bunch of us peeled off and we think that it's okay. No, 86% of Republicans either think that the Trumpers are covering this up or they're just not sure whether they're covering it up. I saw someone else refer to this as I like puppies territory. People agreeing that the sky is blue in terms of poll numbers. This, of course, is not sitting well with the beer leader who referred to the Jeffrey Epstein hoax as a scam, emphasis Trump, he called it a scam, in a social media post in which he said his past supporters, again, emphasis Trump there on the word past, and he put it in all caps. He said they have bought into this bullshit. Hook, line, and sinker. That was the president's words. So don't censor me on this Facebook and YouTube. The president said this. He's making all this stuff legit now. Another quote from the president: "Let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work. Don't even think about talking of our incredible and unprecedented success because I don't want their support anymore." That's what he's saying about his MAGA base who doesn't think he's on the up and up here, right? When even the deranged conspiracy theorist podcaster Alex Jones is out there saying Trump just stood in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shot somebody, and I'm upset about that. You know things are bad for Taco Hitler. This is a quote from Alex Jones. "You're not the Pope, bro. I mean, you're not speaking from the throne next cathedra, and plus I'm not Catholic." It was responding there, Jones was, to the threat from the president to excommunicate MAGAs who continue talking about Epstein. He goes on to say, this is what Alex Jones said, he goes on to say, "I lost a lot of faith in certain people because they got duped by the Democrats." No, this is what Jones says. You guys did a 180 and then a 180 and then another 180 in the last 10 days. That's what Alex Jones says. Alex Jones believes anything you throw his way. He's questioning Trump on this. This is amazing. Trump does still have one MAGA on his side, at least presumably. Our MAGA congressman here in the 6th District, Ben Klein, has not even offered a suppressed belch on this Trump matter, the Trump Epstein matter, I should say. So we'll go ahead and say that Benny's on his side. Now, Klein reserved his chatter on Wednesday amidst this MAGA civil war, talking about Joe Biden's mental acuity, because that makes sense. Biden is out of office, out of power, out of public limelight, but he is there to be a whipping boy anytime Republicans want to confuse issues. I got an idea here. Maybe Ben Klein could be the next Attorney General, assuming that the MAGA base forces Pam Bondi. There, I did it again. Pam Bondi out. Ben, you got experience prosecuting jaywalkers in Harrisonburg and Rockingham County. I remember that from a few years ago. So I'm thinking that Trump can put his trust in you, our congressional dimwit here in Western Virginia, to keep those Epstein files under wraps.